Segment Efes Nikud Arba Nikud Dalet. Explanation: simple and compound shavas. As we now move to the final vowel, the shava, we want to begin by reviewing what we already know about vowels which include a shava together with another vowel. They are called compound shavas. So, there are 4 vowels known as half vowels, that is to say, they are weaker vowels. The first of these is the shava alone, that's the double dot looking like a colon. It's known technically as the simple shava. We'll address it more concisely beginning with the next section. The other 3 half vowels combine the shava with another vowel, a vowel which could stand alone. Because of their combination nature, they are known as compound shavas. The compound shavas correspond to each of the 3 vowel classes. So for the A class vowels, we have the hatef patach. For the IE class vowels, we have the hatef segol. And for the UO class vowels, we have the hatef kametz. Compound shavas serve as reduced vowels. That is, they're considered a bit shorter than the corresponding vowel lacking the shava. So a hatef patach combining shava plus patach is considered to be a shorter version of the pure patach. Let's turn to the corresponding appendix section to explore this a little more deeply. Here is the appendix portion corresponding to Efes Nikud Arba Nikud Dalet. It's not uncommon for languages when a word will become longer by adding an extra syllable that there will be some adjustments in the pronunciation of the syllables already part of that word. In the English language, we can see this happening with words such as child and children. Notice the change in the first vowel when we add the suffix to make the word plural. Child, children. Or consider when we move from the verb impose to the noun form impostor. The second syllable becomes shorter. A related noun, imposition, also shows the shortening of that second vowel from the original verb impose. For these cases in English, we do not change the spelling of the word even though the pronunciation changes. We simply expect that people learn as native speakers or through the process of a second language acquisition that they would memorize these changes. Hebrew spelling, on the other hand, will record the changes to these vowels, which makes it easier for us to pronounce Hebrew more accurately. As an example, consider the word davar, davar. This actually means word. When we move from the singular form to the plural, devarim, we add a syllable to the end, the im, plural syllable. Notice how the first syllable has reduced when a new final syllable was added, devarim. This is known as the propretonic reduction, and the meaning of that title is this. The tonic syllable or tone syllable is the accented syllable. In the case of the 3-syllable word devarim, it is the last syllable, im, which is the tone syllable. Counting back from the tone syllable, the pretonic syllable would be the second, va, and the propretonic syllable would be 2 removed from the tone syllable. In this case, that's the first syllable, de. And it is in that syllable, the first, the propretonic syllable, where we find this reduction happening from da to simply de with a shava. For some words, the propretonic syllable, that is the syllable to removed from the accented or tone syllable, they will have a propretonic syllable with a vowel that won't admit the kind of reduction that we've just described. It simply won't allow it. One example is the cholam vowel in shofet, shofet. The cholam belongs to a type of vowel which has earned the title unchangeably long, that is, it will not change or reduce. In a sense, it's locked in its length. It will not become a shava. When a word of this sort, like shofet, then becomes longer by adding a syllable at the end, such as the plural form im, since that first propretonic vowel is unable to reduce to a shava, then a change will occur in the pretonic syllable, the middle syllable in this case. And you can read the details in this paragraph to understand when and how that reduction may take place in the pretonic syllable. In the case of the singular form shofet, which means judge, by the way, to develop the plural form, it's pronounced shofetim, shofetim. This means judges. Now, the gutturals, aleph, he, chet, and ayin, routinely prefer not to employ a shava. So in those situations when we would expect a vocal shava to follow a guttural due to this sort of reduction, we find instead generally a hatef patach or a hatef sagol. That is what's taking place in the words chamor and emor. Returning to the main part of Unit 0, we see several examples of words with the various compound shava vowels. So, for example, beginning on the right, lachatof, lachatof, ye'erov, ye'erov, oniyah, oniyah.